Is Japan still a cash-only country? Or is it fully cashless now? Actually, neither is quite right. In 2026, cashless payments have become much more common in Japan, but there are still plenty of places where cash is the only option. In this video, we'll show you how to handle every payment situation during your trip, using just 3 simple methods. 1. One IC card is all you need for getting around. First, let's talk about transportation. When it comes to paying for trains and buses, an IC card is by far the best option. There are several types: Suica, Icoca, Pasmo, but they all work on public transportation nationwide. Suica is most common in the Kanto region and Icoca in Kansai, but either one works across the whole country, so don't overthink it. Note that a regular Suica requires a 500 yen deposit at purchase, but you'll get it back when you return the card. For international visitors, there's also a card called Welcome Suica. It's designed to be simple. No credit card needed, just load it with cash. There's no deposit required, and every yen you load is yours to spend. You can load anywhere from 1,000 yen at a time. iPhone users can also get one through the Welcome Suica mobile app before arriving in Japan. You can pick up a Welcome Suica at ticket machines and service counters at major airports, including Narita, Haneda, and Kansai International. Since you can get one on the very day you arrive, we recommend picking one up first thing. Using it at the ticket gate is simple. Just tap your card on the IC mark on the gate and you're through. No need to buy a paper ticket. Topping up is easy at convenience stores or ticket machines nationwide. If you run out of balance and get stuck at the gate, just head to the nearest ticket machine and select Fare Adjustment or Add Balance to sort it out on the spot. Note that Shinkansen and limited express trains require a separate ticket, but for local trains, subways, and buses, one IC card covers almost everything. 2. Convenience stores, a cashless paradise. Convenience stores and supermarkets are where cashless payments are most widely accepted in Japan. All major convenience store chains, 7-Eleven, Family Mart, and Lawson accept virtually every payment method: credit cards, IC cards, QR code payments, and of course, cash. Cards issued overseas, including Visa and Mastercard, work without any issues, so you're covered. The smoothest option is an IC card like Suica. Just tap, and the payment is done instantly. No fumbling at the register. One IC card handles both your transportation and your convenience store purchases. Self-checkout registers are also becoming more common, and cashless payments make the process even faster, so take advantage of them when you see one. Convenience stores are open 24 hours a day, so you can shop anytime, even late at night or early in the morning. They also have ATMs inside, so if you ever run low on cash, a convenience store is the quickest place to sort it out. One quick note on QR code payments. The dominant service in Japan is PayPay. However, it requires a Japanese phone number to set up, which makes it difficult for travelers. Feel free to skip it entirely. 3. The better the restaurant, the more likely it's cash only. Restaurants require a bit more caution than convenience stores. Fast food chains like McDonald's and Emos Burger, gyudon chains like Matsuya, Yoshinoya, and Sukiya, and family restaurants like Caesarea are almost all cashless friendly. There are plenty of easy options for travelers, so no need to stress. However, some ramen shops and gyudon restaurants use a ticket machine system where you order and pay up front. These machines are often cash only, so it's worth taking a quick look at the machine before you walk in. Independently owned izakayas, small Japanese restaurants, and long-established local spots are still very likely to be cash only. As a general rule, the more atmospheric and locally loved a place is, the higher the chance it doesn't take cards. If you want to check in advance, Tabelog, Google Maps, and the restaurant's own social media or website are your best bet. Many places will clearly state if they're cash only. If you ever find yourself short on cash, the easiest solution is to withdraw from an ATM at a nearby convenience store. That's also why we recommend exchanging a small amount of cash at the airport before your trip. Somewhere between 5,000 and 10,000 yen should be plenty to cover you. 4. Big attractions are fine, but shrines and temples are cash only. Payment options at tourist spots vary quite a bit depending on the size of the venue. Large theme parks like Universal Studios Japan and Tokyo Disney Resort, as well as major facilities like the Tokyo National Museum, all accept credit cards and IC cards. On the other hand, admission fees at shrines and temples are still very often cash only. Even at famous spots like Kinkakuji and Kiyomizu-dera in Kyoto, cash is the standard at the entrance. Admission fees are typically in the range of 500 to 1,000 yen, so having some cash on hand before you visit is a smart move. Offerings at shrines, called saizen, are also cash only, of course. There's no fixed amount, but 5 yen is considered lucky, as the Japanese word for 5 yen sounds like the word for good fortune. A small number of shrines have introduced cashless offering boxes, but they're still rare. Compared to urban areas like Tokyo and Kyoto, rural tourist destinations tend to have even fewer cashless options. If you're planning a trip outside the major cities, we recommend carrying a bit more cash than usual. To check in advance, Google Maps and the venue's official website are your most reliable sources. Payment methods are often clearly listed. Street food stalls, festival markets, and small local attractions are also commonly cash only, so keep that in mind. The simple rule to remember: big venues are usually cashless friendly, but shrines, temples, and smaller spots bring cash. That's everything you need to know about cashless payments in Japan in 2026. Get yourself a credit card and an IC card, and keep a small amount of cash on hand. That's really all it takes to handle payments smoothly throughout your trip. Earth Japan will continue bringing you the charm of Japan and the latest travel information. See you again in the next video. Bye! See you!